Here's a wild tale. Ariana Grande, believe it or not, she ditched religion to pursue a path influenced by dark forces. Now, she's one of the top names in entertainment. But let's dive into the consequences of her choices to embrace these dark spirits. It sounds out there, but I'll lay out the facts and you can decide for yourself. And here's something to consider. All these celebrities, the ones the world elevates, giving them a stage, supporting us to admire and follow them, they don't have a relationship with God. They don't cherish God. In fact, they seem to disdain God, and it's clear in their creative work, their behaviors, and the outcomes of their actions. Let's explore this story together. Let's jump into these videos. We're starting with an interview clip where Ariana Grande discusses her religious upbringing. She's asked about her religious background, and her response is quite telling. Let's dive right into it, and you can hear it for yourselves.
Was religion a part of your life growing up?
It was, yeah. I like went to Catholic school. It was like so funny and like no, it's not funny. It's like, you know, you're raised. I'm Italian. I went to Catholic church. She's Italian. Yeah, I learned. I went to class. I did the Sunday church thing, and I think it was the Pope at the time was like totally homophobic and totally not a fan of women at all, or like also like SpongeBob or Harry Potter, and I was like, nah, this, I can't do this.
Not for me.
I was like, I'm out, guys, I can't do it. And I just became more spiritual because it didn't feel like something that, and a lot of people do, like, it obviously, like, it resonates with them and it helps them through I just feel like I'm not a very religious person, so I became more spiritual, and here I am.
Understanding God requires a personal journey. It's essential to connect with God on your own. Relying solely on religious figures like the Pope, who being human, are flawed and might disappoint, won't suffice. It's crucial to forge your own connection with God. Many people claim to move away from religion in search of spirituality. I was once among them, declaring I wasn't religious, but spiritual. However, claiming spirituality while denying the existence of the one true God misses the mark. The Bible, specifically John 14, speaks of the Spirit of truth, the Holy Spirit. Without this Spirit, one cannot claim to hold the truth. So what then fills the emptiness if not the Spirit of truth? Think on that as you prepare to watch this clip. Here we have Ariana Grande discussing her involvement in witchcraft. Some might say she is saying it as a joke, but let's see this footage. If you're still convinced she's merely joking, the following surely will change your perspective. So wait and see.
They did. I feel like we've covered a lot.
As Chris Martin said.
Can you do a tarot card reading for me?
Oh my God, I wish I brought them.
Yeah, what is that? What, are you just walking around set looking to do readings
every day? No, they come to me.
Oh, interesting.
They come to me.
You are a witch?
I am indeed. The witchiest witch. Something happened recently that I actually couldn't wrap my head around. I need to remember it.
To be fair, you couldn't wrap your head around it, so.
It was the witchiest thing. Yeah, I couldn't, and I didn't. I forgot it.
Clearly, just keep
Wait,
going.
there was something really witchy. Oh, Jim Carrey's birthday. Thank you, Mom. I announced Eternal Sunshine on Jim's birthday.
She claims to be the ultimate witch. She says she's always doing tarot card readings, and everyone comes to her for these readings. Then, there's another interview where someone asked her about what she carries in her bag every day. Check out what she said is in her everyday carry bag.
Queer tarot. I'm serious. I do these every day. Everyone comes in and out of my tent. I do everyone's cards for them. I'm serious. This is from my mother. Not kidding. She gave me this while I was going through my audition process for Glinda, and I have carried it with me ever since. And my tuning fork. Get out of here. Get out of the frame. If you need a tune-up. Miss Saturn, highlighter, and Miss Mercury. That's I think the...
These rocks and crystals, these man-made items aren't going to save you. It's all deception. People think they're getting more spiritual by not pursuing God. They're just becoming more demonic. You're just becoming more deceived. You start to rely on these objects, these things, ultimately these demons, for happiness, insight, wisdom, and discernment. But if it's not coming from the Spirit of truth, the Holy Spirit, then it's a lie. And even further, here's the creepiest clip I've seen from Ariana Grande. She says Jeffrey Dahmer was her dream dinner date. She admits she was always fascinated by serial killers. This is the kind of fruit I'm talking about. This is just one example. When you're filled with these demonic spirits, you start to have these dark desires. You start idolizing serial killers. You become infatuated with murder and sin. You got to hear this because I can't make this stuff up.
But I was infatuated with serial killers when I was younger.
Were you?
Mm-hmm. Q&A with fans, with young fans. It was young fans at the time. It was like, I think it was like in between like me being cat and pop stuff. So it was like a younger group. But it was with a parent. Someone said, if you could have dinner with anyone living or dead, who would it be? And I was like, oh, you're so cute. Who, mom and dad, is it okay if I give the real answer? And they were like, sure, I guess. What's the answer? And I was like, I mean, Jeffrey Dahmer's pretty fascinating. I think.
She reminisced about her childhood days watching Victorious while dining with young fans. One of the girls asked, if you could have dinner with anyone, who would it be? Surprisingly, she responded, Jeffrey Dahmer. This raised questions about her dark desires. Such thoughts do not align with God or the spirit of truth. It's concerning how some are fascinated by dark subjects like serial killers. This fascination often stems from a psychological perspective that sees them as reflections of our own dark impulses. However, this is not the path to truth or spiritual fulfillment. Ariana Grande, like everyone else, needs the guidance and presence of the Holy Spirit as promised in John 14:15, 17. If you love me, keep my commands, and I will ask the Father, and he will give you another advocate to help you and be with you forever, the Spirit of truth. The world cannot accept him because it neither sees him nor knows him. But you know him, for he lives with you and will be in you. The Spirit of truth leads us to love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Galatians 5:22-23. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, forbearance, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against such things there is no law. Instead of idolizing figures or pursuing spiritualities disconnected from God, we should seek the true source of spiritual fulfillment. Only through God can we find genuine peace and fulfillment, not through fascination with darkness or idolizing flawed individuals. Let's focus on seeking God sincerely and allowing the Holy Spirit to transform our hearts. This journey is about growing in love and virtue, not about misguided idols or dark influences.